I'm back. Whiskey barrel project. Change plan. If you watch the other video, I'll link to it. But, this is going to be like a whiskey barrel vlog type. Oops, whiskey barrel vlog type sort of thing because one of my subscribers messaging. Turn them off a second. This barrel was knackered. Someone took the rings off of it and left it. Lucky I didn't pay for it. A mate of mine said, John, do you want this barrel? Whiskey barrel, but I'll do a little deal. So he gave it to me cheap, dropped it off. But somebody took the bands off already and left it. And when you take the bands off, the wood shrinks, expands, etc. with hot weather, cold weather, and the bands weren't on. And the bands were sitting up on the back garden for ages. It's a mess. I thought I'd tidy the garden up because this weekend coming, a little while's time, we might be using the bar a little bit more with pub shed. So I wanted to get these bands back on, so I couldn't get them properly on where they were meant to go because the wood's expanded and shrunk, etc. So the bands were a mess. Anyway, I whacked the bands back on in a reasonable place. I'm going to mask it up now and paint it and then wax it tomorrow, I think. Get it done. It's not going to be a cabinet, that's my point. I think in the last video, I think I said in my last video it's going to be a cabinet, whiskey cabinet or something. That ain't happening. I'll show you, look, let's get the camera here, look. I'll show you the state of it. You know, they're everywhere, these. They're all up and down. I mean, look, these bumps here where it's shrunk and expanded. You've got to leave the bands on, really, unless you've got the proper tools. I mean, look at this. So I'm pleased in a way. I never paid for it. Well, I did. I gave him an Arsenal shirt. So what's worth more, the whiskey barrel or the Arsenal shirt? You tell me. So I'm masking it up. I've put some screws in. I just want to tell you as well, I read somewhere on someone's group, on someone's YouTube video rather, they recommend these screws, but then I think they've changed their minds. These are no good. I don't think you can see them. They're posi-jar screws, little like a mushroom type thing. I don't think you can see that. You can focus on it, but they're meant to be self-tapping. Or self-drilling, sorry, self-drilling, not self-tapping. There's a little point on there. Don't think you'll be able to focus on that. Oops, don't bother, because you got a pilot. You can't, that won't drill straight into this steel ring. So, but what the problem is, don't think you can focus on that. Problem is that little tiny point there, you lost half your thread really. Thread. About 3 or 4 mil missing a thread there because you meant to drill with that and it don't work. Just forget it. So don't get these, just get standard little screws and pilot. You've got a pilot drill anyway. So because I'm not making a cabinet, I only put a few screws in to throw the rings in place really. So what I'm doing now, I'm masking it off, and then I'm going to whack some paint on. But stuff I used before basically, smooth hammerite metal paint. I don't know what that says, something to rust. Apparently it converts the rust. You can just paint over rust. It worked well with other barrels, so I'm using that. It's hammerite, but it's the smooth stuff. Smooth black. No, what's that say? No something prime or undercoat, quick drying. Oh, no need to prime or undercoat, quick drying. So I'm whacking that on. I've done the bottom half of the barrel yesterday, last night. I span it over just now. I'm going to just mask it off and start painting it, and then we're going to do something inside the bar. I'll show you in a minute what we're going to do. So keep watching. I'm just whacking some masking tape around there. I've done the bottom half, look. I'm just going to whack some masking tape around there and start painting. I'm just masking around. Yeah. And I'm going to trim it off with a knife. I'll find the end. Like so. Like that. There you go. So I'm just masking it off like that. That one. This one I've got to trim because the ring never went down the right place. Then give it a quick coat, and then we'll go in the bar and have a chat. There you go. Just got to get sharp enough to trim that. Right. The masking tape can be put away. The screws can be put away. The screws are useless. Sharp knife. But all I've got to do now is just trim this off, like so. So I'm going to take that off like that. Take that off. Work my way around, and then paint it. So I'll give it one coat, that'll do, with stuff. And then when it's dry tomorrow, or the weekend, take the masking tape off. I might give this a little bit of a sand down. I've already jet washed it, give it a little bit of a sand down. I'll probably wax it, spin it out. So this is the underside, wax it, don't know how to do. It won't be a cabinet, it's not good enough for a cabinet. And I ain't got time, so. This will have to do. Just doing this brings it up nice though. It lasts years, my other one's lasted years. I've had it a couple of years. This hammerite's good gear. Don't know anything with it. Right, there you go, all done. That'll do. That's the bottom anyway, that bit. I've got a little bit of a drip there. It's so hot and flipping running. A little bit of that rub off. But look at this, look. See what I mean? But that's the top. And that's the bottom. So that's done. Didn't want to do that job, to be fair. But the other one came out right. There's my other one there, look. That's lasted a while. That wax on it. Could do another coat really, but that'll do. Right. Now, let's go indoors. Right. Let's get in here. Cool, you know what I'm going to do, don't you? Yeah, so the idea was I bought that barrel off a mate of mine. He said, John, he had it around the Gelvins or something. It was going spare. John, do you want this whiskey barrel? I've already got a whiskey barrel already I've done up. And I thought, you know what, I could do another whiskey barrel, turn it into a cabinet. One of those barrels into a cabinet. But it's a lot of hard work. But that whiskey barrel would turn up with about a band on the top, a band on the bottom, and all the other bands were taken off. So someone took the bands off. I think that's going to refurbish it by the looks of it. And they didn't bother. Hobgoblin glass. What have I got in here? I can't remember. So they took the band off, and it's been left over winter. And I've left it down the side of my house with the bands off. And I was just say the wood. It's once the bands off, they're off. You'll struggle to get them back on properly unless you've got a proper kit. So I tacked them on as best I can, measured them down with a tape measure, got them on as best I can yesterday, and put some screws. And I thought it's not going to be a cabinet. The reason I put the bands on is the bands were sitting around the side of the garden, and the barrel was sitting there dumped in the corner. So I just wanted to get it done. So the bands are on now. Didn't put loads of screws in, it's only hold it in place because I'm not going to turn it into a cabinet. If it's going to be a cabinet, I think you have to put a screw on like every stave. But you don't need to, so you know, I can either sell that, tie it up and sell it as it is, or just leave it on the patio. I'll probably just leave it on the patio. But it's a nice stand. It's a nice little area. One barrel I've got out there got like a bird bath, which is in the way really, but it's nice. The birds like it. But it's nice to have a little chat and a beer and stand up and have a beer sometimes in the summer. So this other barrel now, the bands were just stuck down the side of the patio in the way, looked a mess. And the barrel looked a mess. So I put the bands back on, put a couple of screws in, masked up, painted it in hammerite black. Right, let's have a beer. Right, so now, tomorrow when I get 5 minutes, or the weekend, I wish this was long, it's not, but so as long as it's cold. So tomorrow is Friday, and then we've got the weekend. So at some stage, I'm going to quickly pull that masking tape off. When I get around to it, I'm going to wax that up. I think I bought some sort of beeswax or something before and just rubbed it on with a cloth. The other barrel could do it. I might do both barrels actually at the weekend if I get a chance. Major operation this week, and going off subject, I want to get my sheds cleared out and get this bar cleared out. So I'm going to have everything out, starting from scratch, I think. Oh, that's an IPA. It's going down. Well, that's cold. Lovely. I think on the PD website, the Perfect Drive website, this shouldn't be. I haven't got the new model machine. I've got the old machine. It only goes down to 3 degrees anyway. But I think you're meant to serve this at 4 or 5 or something. But it's probably a bit. The IPA connoisseurs will probably tell you this is too cold, to be fair. But because Good enough for Johnny Boy. So I'm looking forward to getting that barrel done. I've done it now, a couple of nights, last night and this evening. Done, a couple of hours done. Bands are on. They're not in the right place. I might not even bother sanding it. I might just, get a bit of beeswax stuff on top of it. I just want to get it done so I can put it on the patio. It's like, even as it is now, the band's unpainted. It's a nicer look than it was before. It was a mess before. Went around a friend's party the other week. He had about 4 or 5 barrels in his garden. None of them had been prepped or painted, but they all looked nice. But that barrel obviously was completely a mess because the bands had been taken off. Even if you get an old barrel with the bands on, they're fine as they are. You don't have to chart them up or prep them or do anything if you don't want to. But the bare minimum, you want the bands all on there. That'll do. They're not quite in the same place. I'm looking at both barrels now. One could be a whiskey barrel, one could be a wine barrel, I'm not sure. But the other barrel I've just worked on, just painted that you saw, I'm going to flip it over tomorrow. I'll take the masking tape, I'll flip it over, put it on the patio, and it's ready to go then. I might stain it and do something with it at the weekend. Might not even bother. I'll see what it looks like. But don't take those bands off. Once the bands are off, I don't think you should take them off. Unless you've got a proper kit to put them back on. I'm going to sit outside, get some fresh air. Come on. I'm a little bit peed off tonight because I've got this barbecue next to me. I'll show you in a minute my barbecue. I've done a video on it actually. I might link to it. It's a Further Australian Excellence, a Further Ranger 610 or something. It's quite a large 6-burner barbecue with a side burner. It cost us a few quid the other year, a few years ago. It's gone over twice in the wind actually, with a big cover. The wind took it the other year twice now. But I've managed to refurb it, tidy it and clean it. Doesn't help with no cover. But the fat tray just rotted completely through. They're not stainless steel, they're just thin steel sheet. It's rotted completely through. And I thought I was going to repair it now, but it's a big old tray. But I put tin foil down the other day, that done the trick. Contact the company and I think they're called Garth Europe or something. They do all the spares for these, a family-based company in Australia. But for some reason, I don't know if they got spares in Netherlands or something. It came in the Netherlands, but and I don't get an email. I'll email them and I'll get a reply like 2 days later. A bit of a pain in the backside. It's not a proper spares shop. They haven't got. You can't just click and buy stuff like that, like Amazon. Problem is, we're all used to like Amazon, speedy service and speedy delivery, speedy replies and communication. That doesn't happen. But I put in the part. Yeah, brilliant. The tray. I could get a new tray, €33. I had to go transfer money from one account to another account. 33 euros. I think it was plus sales tax and plus delivery. Ended up being about 50 quid. If you're not British, that means £50. 50 sovs, as they say. Whatever the conversion rate is in euros. So I had to transfer into another account that I could use to transfer to them. International account, I had to transfer under 50 quid. All good, happy days, I'm well pleased. The tray's coming through. It took a little while, he emailed me back 2 days later. I put the part number on, I downloaded the PDF file, I had all the spares, and it's the Ranger 610, the part number. The sums, when I checked the order, I think they send the documentation on to another company in the Netherlands or something, and they put the number in wrong. So whoever's picked it has picked the wrong part, and it's a little tiny tray. It's not even a tray, it's got slots in it, about, I think it's 26 inches by 10 inches in Imperial. My fat tray is big. I was all excited, being delivered today, Every delivered it and all that. And I thought, yeah, and I saw the guy come up the driveway on the ring doorbell today. And I thought, that don't look right. It was about this bleeding big. That's not a fat. Jill said to me, well, maybe it's in 2 parts. I said, no chance. Before I unboxed it, I said, no chance. That ain't going to be 4 parts. You wouldn't. Anyway, I checked the PDF, I checked my order number. Everything I put down was correct. Their form, I think, they sent from Australia to Netherlands. Someone's put the wrong number down. I'm peed off about it. I'm not paying for the return. To be fair, it's a little metal tray like this. I throw it in a bleeding bin. Send me the proper tray. Just emailed them and said, what the F is going on? Told them I had a party coming up. I haven't, but I would like to do a little barbecue this weekend. I can do a barbecue with the tin foil down and that, but it just pisses me off. No one can get anything right. Oh, he said Ranger 610. Look it up. And I put the part number down. The Ranger 610 is a beast. A little tray that big is it's not fit for purpose for anything. It's not even a door. It's nothing. I'm hoping they say keep that, throw it in the bin, we'll send you the tray. It ain't worth sending that back. I'm not paying for it anyway. Got to go to the bleeding shop, go to the courier. Fucking idiots. The barbecue's to your left or my right. My left, your right, I think. I won't show you. It's in another video. It's a nice one. But the leaves keep coming off these trees. I've got to get another cover for it, really. It's expensive, that was. I think it was six to 800 quid. Well gutted. They will send it. It'll be sorted in the end, but someone always say you just want the right thing. Paid off with it, really. That's jinxed, actually, because my daughter gave me some money for Father's Day. My daughter said to me, "What do you want for Father's Day?" I said, "I have a cool box off of Amazon. I've got a cool box for fishing." But I saw a green one on Amazon, a cool box, where the lid can lift up and turn over. It's got drinks holders on it. And it's got wheels of a handle, quite big. And I thought that'd be handy for camping trips, going out away, caravanning, putting in the car. But predominantly, primarily, I thought that'd be handy for the old fishing. I'll sell my other one, because it's a nice hard box. You can put stuff on it. I've got a soft tracker one. So she ordered that for me. Came through, she brought it around, opened it up, it's wrong. Completely wrong model. It was a Vango, cool box. So she bought me that. That was wrong. So I felt a bit bad for her. She was going on holiday and that, and she's a busy woman. But she said it's fine, I'll send it back. So she sent it back and told, look, it's the wrong bloody part. It's the wrong cool box, completely wrong. Also, this cool box come through the post. It wasn't the right one. It didn't have the handle. It didn't have the wheels. But on the box, it said it meant to come with a load of accessories. But you open the lid up, there's no accessories. I didn't want to keep it anyway, but obviously someone's nicked the accessories out of it, whatever. So that got sent back. Send it back. But on Amazon, there's different companies that sell this bit. So she got her money back. She bought the same one from another camping place on Amazon. So they've got stores on Amazon, haven't they? That came through wrong. Second one came through wrong. What was that one? I can't remember now. Completely wrong. That had no wheels, no handle. Completely wrong again. I said, look, darling. I said, just send it back. Get your money back. Transfer the money into my bank account, and I'll sort it out. I'll buy one, or get a tattoo, or get myself something. So I thought, you know what? I even said to my darling June earlier, hey, it's me barbecue tray. I'll tell Gemma I've bought this out of her money, which I had pretty much bought that out of her money. So cool box went back was wrong. Cool box went back was wrong. So I thought we'll buy the barbecue tray, fat tray, with that money, Father's Day money. That's come through wrong. That money is jinxed. That money is jinxed. So, don't know what's happening now. Problem is, I think the main company I'm dealing with is in Australia. It's a family-run business in Australia, and they contact someone else. They send the parts through, and that company called it's Further, Fervor. So it's not a local. It's an Australian excellence. They're just a good gear, but there's not many. I think I've got to have them home base, but I don't need spares around here, which is a pain in the arse. So let's have another mouthful of beer. I think we'll have a top up before I have some dinner. I've said before, this was meant to be a whiskey barrel video, but it's turning into a little vlog type thing. As I said, the whiskey barrel's painted down. Look, it looks all right. That paint's brilliant. That's Hammerite stuff. If you can get it where you are, I know you can get it in the UK, but it's good bit of gear. You paint over rust and that. No, I didn't treat that at all. Didn't sand it. I might take the wheels off that barrel. I put some wheels. If you watch one of my videos, I put some wheels on the whiskey barrel. It's not a wheelbarrow. It's a whiskey barrel. It just looks. It's wonky and it looks ugly because the base is been affected by water. It's all wonky. Just don't like the look of it. There's something else I can do. It's handy to move about, but I don't like it. I might just take the wheels off, especially when I get the other barrel up there next to it, sort of thing. I'm looking forward to taking the masking tape off tomorrow. Got a few bits to do because someone wants to borrow my trailer. I've got a trailer in storage I bought years and years ago. Someone wants to borrow it for a camping trip, so I've got to sort the lights. They work, but they're cracked, and I bought some new lights, but I've got to modify them and all that. Another story. So this, yet again, is becoming a bit of a vlog. It's not a whiskey barrel video, but I will put it up as a whiskey barrel video because the whiskey barrel video I did before needed a part 2, so this is part 2 of that whiskey barrel video. But it's not actually a whiskey barrel refurb project because I'm not going to do any more. I might do. So I'm looking forward to getting the masking tape off tomorrow. Turn up the correct way. I think I will take the wheels off that other barrel. I've got 2 whiskey barrels on my patio, and they look nice. They're getting away a bit, but you can put them up to the side. They're so handy. You're standing with people having a little chat and a few beers. You just stand around and use it as a table. You know, I like them. I like the whiskey barrels or wine barrels, whatever they are. So I'm finishing work early tomorrow, so I've got a few bits to do. I've got to sort the trailer out and put these lights on. Hitch up to my motor. So Saturday morning I've got to take them out early for them so I can use it for camping. I've used it for camping. I've had this trailer years. I bought it when my kids were little. I bought it for camping. I've used it for building work, bricks, cement, sand, cement. It's an Erdave 142 or something, aluminium trailer, galvanised steel. But I keep it in storage because I don't really want to sell it. It's so bloody handy. So the lights were cracked because you're meant to be able to store it up on the end. They don't need crack the lights, whatever. I bought some new lights, but they're not a direct replacement, so I've got to fiddle about, drill some holes and fiddle about with it, I think. I'll have a top up. The problem is perfect draft machines, I've said before, they're fatal. Unlike cans of beer or bottles of beer, you open a can, you pour it in, you drink it. Open a can, pour it in, you drink it. Open a bottle, pour it in, you drink it. So let's say you got 4 cans of beer, you drink 4 cans of beer. The perfect draft, as a party the other week, the mate of mine's got, hello Darren if you're watching, mate of mine Darren's got a perfect draft machine, he's got a bar down his garden. I don't know if he's subscribed to watch his videos, no idea. But he said the same as me. You pour a perfect draft pint and you get a bit of a head like that. So then you top it up, you have a few mouthfuls, you top it up, you have a few mouthfuls. And then it's like, now I'm going to go and top it up, I'm down there. Now normally the pub you drink that and go home. Or if it's a can of beer, you go, right, you've had a can of beer, I'm not going to open another can of beer. You go indoors or whatever you want to do, or go out. A bottle of beer, you open 1 bottle of beer, you don't open the other bottle of beer, do you? You just sort of like have 2 bottles of beer. Well, this stuff, you call, see, like now I'm going to go and top it up. I shouldn't, I should drink that or stop, or drink that and have another pint. But I'm going to have a little top up for some reason. Why am I going to do that? I don't know. Mate was saying the other day, Darren, he does the same thing. Also, we was laughing because I thought it was 6 pints. It's not, it's 6 litres, 10 pints. He said, Jesus Christ. I said, no wonder. He said, you're going down and drinking, you think you're drinking 6, you're drinking 10. And I thought, yeah, that's why I'm putting on so much weight lately. Right, let's go and top this up, I think. Follow me. Let's go. We'll go together. Right, it's getting there. It's getting well, is it getting tidy? Not really. I'll squeeze in. I've got fishing gear in here as well. That's the problem. I'll have one more before a bit of food. Early night tonight, a bit of TV, and early night. I do like a Friday. I think it's the IPA Medway or something. I've not written on my board. It wasn't Goose Harden as I thought it was. Stop making that noise. I've got to write on my chalkboard really. Stop! Have a little look. What was it again? IPA. Goose Medway Session. Is it Goose Medway Session IPA? Is that what it's called? My mate said, let's pop outside. And I'll tell you. Top this up a bit. No. My mate said to me, he saw a deal a while back, perfect draft machine. He was laughing about it, him and his daughter. He should have got it. I wish I'd known. They did a refurb perfect draft machine with a keg for 99 quid. So I've been looking. I'll sound like a looky person, don't I? I've been looking to see if they're coming up. At the moment, there's no refurbished machines on there, so I don't know what's happening. I do like the old machine still. I've got the app for buying beers, and I do log my beers on there sometimes, but I don't really want to adjust the temperature. I'm fine at 3%. 3%, 3 degrees. I'm fine at 3 degrees. It's a lovely evening. Yes, I'm looking forward to getting it. I'm going to take the wheels off that barrel. Keep calling it wheelbarrow. It's looking awful. I want them both on the deck. But you do get rust stains. I have to look into it, get some sort of nylon around the bottom. You want something around the bottom, like a nylon rim around the bottom, really. So you can still sit on the deck, still move it about, but you don't get rust stains on your patio, and also it doesn't scratch your patio and stuff like that. I've got rust stains, the rust circles. Doesn't really matter. It's an oldie, weldy patio down here, I suppose. Wouldn't it be nice to have a nylon circle that just slots on? If you could, I'll tell you what, if you could machine nylon circles for whiskey barrels, I wonder if they'd sell. A nylon disc that it sits on with a slot. I reckon they would sell, you know. I reckon they would sell. I mean, you can still slide your barrel about a bit, you know, because it'd be smooth. And you won't get the rust mark on there. You can get black. I think it's called Delwyn, is it? Delwyn or nylon? Something like that material. I'll think about it. Yeah, I don't like the metal sitting on the patio. It scratches it and marks it and get rust circles. That's annoying. And the wheels look a bit... Those wheels would have been good if they're just sitting there. Just the smallest ones I could get, I think. But they're just sitting... They're like that. They don't look good. It's wonk. I'm looking at it now. It's wonky. It's just... And if your barrel's dead flat, you're okay. They're never ever dead flat, especially underside. They're always undulated like that. No, I'm taking them off. It's annoying me. Annoying me. I'm looking at it. Annoying me. I was saying to you earlier about clearing my shed out this weekend. I think I want to clear my shed out, my bar out, and start again. Put it all on the shelves, probably stack it up. And then I just put some masking tape and some bits in the shed just now. And I went in the shed. I looked at it, I thought, oh, I've got to do it, but it's so easy to turn them. It's so easy to not do it, if you know what I mean. I'm going to take these Euro 24 flags down as well. They're annoying me. I'll leave my England flag there, obviously, but the Euro flags are coming down. My daughter's having a little party here soon, I think. So that's all coming down. Yeah, I've got to take them down. I've got to get my gazebo up. It's not a party, it's a little get-together with some friends. That's why I want to tidy it up, get this whiskey barrel done, really. Get the flags down and put me little gazebo up. Look through my old videos. There's a lovely video. Well, I say it's lovely. In the old days, a couple of years back, when I first got my new gazebo, and I put it up in this corner and it hammered down with rain. Good days, had the TV set up. Good days, good days. Those days are coming back this year, I think. I'll do that again. And I want to get the workshop sorted. That's why I want to get this bar sorted and shed sorted and get the workshop sorted, which is behind you. My machine, finally get my CNC machine up and running. That'd be good. Oh, I do. I could sit here talking all night. It's like going down the pub and talking to someone at the bar, and they just sit and listen to you all night. A bit like in the old days when you went down a pub and a bar person listened to you all night. Not that I've got any problems, but you know, people go, you do get these single. I'm not single, but you do get these blokes that go down pubs. Not so much now, but in the old days, just talk to barmaids, didn't they? You know, about their problems. Not that I've got any problems. I don't even know what I'm saying. I was talking shite to the camera as usual. When I turn this camera off, I might take these flags down, throw them in the bin. They are looking a bit tatty, and they're annoying me. What they've done, they've blown up in the wind. They've caught on some of the neighbours' bushes and trees, and they're catching and ripping. They never sat flat. I think the plastic ones would have been better. Not sure. We've got the Olympics coming up next. We've had the Euro 24 qualifiers for the ladies. The women's, they're qualified for next year. We've got England versus Ireland in September, I think. Nations League or something. That's coming up. So another game to watch. It'll be interesting to see how that comes out. Apparently we can get out of that group, but we can't win or something. I don't know. I'm not sure about the Nations League. So I've got a subscriber, Wayne, W-A-I-N-E, if you're listening, who's messaging me, interrupting my video. Just seeing how I'm getting on. If you want to message me or whatever, it's fine. Some people do, because he's my karaoke mate. Well, I don't know where it is, but he messages. I've got a few subscribers that message me every now and again, but we have a little chat about bits and bobs behind the scenes. And also, if you want to join my Facebook group, there's a Life with John Facebook group, and we have a little chat on there every now and again. But it also means you can contact me behind the scenes about bits and bobs, and we can share hints and tips and karaoke bits and bobs. So Wayne, W-A-I-N-E, you're interrupting my bloody... what did you say? Hello, chap, house tricks, good holiday, blah, 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 blah. Glad to hear you're getting use out of it. There's my karaoke gear. Holiday looked top nice and relaxing, well done, Chief. So I said to him, just doing a little whiskey barrel video in the garden, a couple of beers, cheers. He said, nice. No, you're interrupting it. I was going to put it on the message. You're interrupting me. But I thought, I don't want to, because he might take it the wrong way. You know, it's like with messages, WhatsApp, Facebook messages. You might take it the wrong way. So anyway, cheers, Wayne, if you're watching, buddy. Right, I'm gonna love you and leave you now, people. The next, I might do another video, a vlog. It'll be a vlog. It won't be the whiskey barrel video, but it'll be a vlog type thing. When I take the tape off and wax it up and have a beer, I think, at the weekend. I want to get that on the patio. Take those bloody wheels off. Get that one on the patio. And sit and have a nice little whiskey or beer. But you've got to stand up. Well, I've got that stool, the bar stool thing. Yeah. Oh, the other thing is, my karaoke gear is around a friends at the moment. I've been lending me karaoke gear after different parties. But I did just had my chance to go on Amazon. No, actually, it's Facebook. I'm not sure it was a pub shed group or what, but there's like a group. Actually, I think it's outdoor TV group or something silly. In America, they're into it big time. They've got all these TVs outdoors, and you buy these rain covers. I went on Amazon, and you buy these rain covers for TVs. They're only 30, 40 quid for a rain cover for your TV. So I'm thinking, once I eventually get around to do my shed, do my bar, tidy it all up, I'm thinking about getting a rain cover for my TV. Fixing a bracket up on the wall out here somewhere, on a shed or somewhere, and so I just plug it and switch the TV on down here. Chill out down here and watch the TV. Just so apparently these covers, the men in America, they keep out all winters, rain, snow, a lot. So I might look into that. I've got a bracket down the side of the house. I was going to throw it away, but I'm glad I've kept it. I want a bracket where I can just lift it on and off really to put on my stand for karaoke. Unless I get a smaller TV. I'm not sure. I've got to fix it somewhere. I don't know if it's on the neighbour's fence. He'll get the ump. I've got to think about it. It's got to be in this corner somewhere in the shade. Or does TV stop chatting? You know, should you not have TVs and phones when you've got lads around for a drink or family for a drink and the chat and the barbecue? Shouldn't we have TVs on? Should you? There's food for thought. I'll see you later. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. He said nothing video really. It's nothing to do with whiskey barrels, although I will label it whiskey barrel part 2. I think I've already done a whiskey barrel. It's not going to be a cabinet. It was meant to be a cabinet. My mate done me over. John, do you want this whiskey barrel? Turns up. All I wanted to do is get the rings on, the steel rings on, really, and tidy it up a bit, which it looks better already. Like I say, the rings were stuffed under the colours. It looks better already. I'm gonna take the bloody wheels off that whiskey barrel now, I think. Right, love you and leave you, people. I've got to go. Cheers and happy days. Check out Life for John Facebook group, and maybe we'll do some lives at some stage. If you want some lives, message me. We'll do some lives. Get back on it. Bye bye.